Now, every collector knows there is one Star Wars Black Series figure that stands head and shoulders above the rest when it comes to quality. He may be a peg warmer for now, but not for long. He will be #1 in all of our hearts after we all see Star Wars Episode VII, The Force Awakens. And that would be none other than the Good Constable Zuvio.
Hello, this is Mr. Evilcheese.
And I'm Zombiecat.
And that was Shane Pittman giving an excellent description of Zuvio and how awesome he's going to be in the movie. He's going to be like the coolest character that anyone has ever seen. Here he is in package, Constable Zuvio. I don't have as much enthusiasm as Shane did, but there he is. So there you can see a little picture of him on the side there, or on the front, I guess. And there he is in package, and he is number 9. There's a description on the back. It says he's a vigilant law officer that squishes his nose with handkerchiefs. Okay, well, let's open this guy. There's his vagina in the background.
Mm-hmm.
So there he is, opened up. The Constable. And he's a very odd-looking character. Like his face looks flat. It's weird. And the thing that I thought when I first seen him is like, did he steal Boba Fett's armor and like
smash it?
Yeah, like smash it up and make it into his own armor? Because like the colors just look like Boba Fettish in a way. Do you have a Boba Fetish?
Maybe that's his cousin.
Maybe. Maybe they're not really on Jakku. Jakku's a fake name for the desert planet. It's actually Tatooine again. And he climbed into that Sarlacc pit and pulled out Boba Fett's body and stole his armor. But I don't think that's what happened because he has a bunch of other little soldiers I've seen in a picture that got basically the same kind of armor. But he's a weird little character. Now the whole thing in the beginning, that with the Shane Pittman yelling, Zuvio! That was something I just wanted him to do because he told me about it. And now every time I see his name, I can't think of anything else but going, Zuvio! But he said that him and his friend Greg would always yell that name out every time they seen Zuvio. Like, because he seems to be like a peg warmer at the moment. Can't find any of this series 2, but except for this guy's hanging around. But he's still he's like he's well done for what he looks like.
I think he's a drunk.
His
nose is all red.
Yeah. He's like got some kind of cat eyes or lizard eyes or something.
Mr. Evilcheese thinks he's got pointy teeth under there.
I'm just guessing.
And I think he has gigantic square horse teeth, because that would be fucking hilarious.
Oh, Constable Zuvio. And what are these?
Maybe he just talks in fart noises.
In his language, saying you're breaking the law is, and you're just like, ew, man. And he's like, he flips out about that. But what are these, like guns on the side of his head? Or are these like maybe it could be like microphones? Why would he have 2 of them? It's almost like he has guns, and then he looks up in the air and shoots at you. Like, oh, you made me mad. Beep, 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 beep.
He must not have ears, because that would totally fucking hurt your ears.
I think so. Very odd character. He has that humongously wide nose, but then it's all flat. So weird. Then he's got this big, long spear thing. I mean, if you call that a spear, but...
A pokey stick?
I'm guessing he's from Jakku. I didn't really read the back very much, but probably the same planet that, what's her name's from? Rey. Because she's kind of dressed in the deserty looking outfit. And I'm guessing he's probably a constable on that planet with her. But here he is next to Rey. He's got a big head. Everybody likes sticks on this planet. Reminds me of the Sand People. See, I wonder, is Jakku a fake name? They're actually on Tatooine again. And there's Finn, also in his Jakku uniform. But I'm guessing he's probably not from Jakku. He's just there.
He looks grumpy.
He does. Probably because he don't have his lightsaber yet. It's like, all these trailers, I got a lightsaber, but why didn't I get one in the toy form? So here's a closer look at him. And I think the paint's really nice on him. I like the way they painted like the dirt or whatever that's on the bottom of his
dress.
His dress. Nice painting the bandages, showing some highlights in there. And I do like the armor, the Boba Fett colored armor. It's like all beat up looking.
And it does look like he kind of made it himself.
Mm-hmm.
Just pounded it out with a hammer.
And this face sculpt I still think is really weird. It kind of reminds me of Brack now that I'm thinking about it.
Yes! He does look like Brack.
It's a Brack alien. But, yeah, and then he's got them weird... That's got to be like laser guns or something. It's just weird they're on the side of his face like that. Seems like he'd burn his cheeks off every time he fired it. But maybe they're not laser guns. And then he's got this backpack, which comes separately. And it's kind of weird because it has a peg hole that goes in his back, that big silver peg hole. And also these two little side straps that kind of slide into holes in his dress thing.
And the tab at the top.
Oh yeah, there's another tab at the top. 4 little tabs that have to go in all at the same time. Another thing a little bit Boba Fettish is he's got that big antenna. Boba Fettish.
It's just like Boba Fettish.
That little antenna thing on the backpack, it reminds me of the antenna on his helmet. So, I don't know, they had to be like slightly inspired by Boba Fett for this costume. And then, yeah, he's got this spear. And it's just like Rey's spear. It just looks like it's a big stick, but then it's got all this like weird metal parts on it, like it has some sort of technology to it.
Maybe
like,
it's a giant cattle prod.
Maybe. It's like an electric hammer. You find a hammer, the plug on it, and plug it in for no reason.
Like, what the fuck does this do?
It almost looks like it has a shotgun, like, what do you call that?
Gun butt?
Yeah, like...
But it's ribbed for your pleasure.
Ooh. I do think he's cool looking, well done for what he is.
Aren't you going to be surprised if you watch this movie and he really is, like, the coolest fucking character ever?
I don't know. I mean, it could be. Maybe that's why they made it. That might be why they made a toy of him already. Now we'll go over articulation really quick. So, his head moves around better than I thought it would. I thought it'd be very hindered by his weird neck head area, but it works. And shoulders. I'd say shoulder is pretty much like how all the Black Series are. Pretty good articulation there. 90 degree to elbow, and also spins. The wrist is good. Spins, bends. Can't go back too far because of this wrist.
Gauntlet?
Gauntlet, yeah, whatever. Then at the knees, he's got double jointed knees, which is cool, although this skirt thing blocks it from going back very well. And then there's some good articulation at the ankles, as always on these Black Series figures. Up at the hips, it can spin right there like that. And back and forward. You can go forward fairly decently, because this thing gives a little bit. It doesn't feel like it goes back very far, though.
And his backpack's coming off where you move him.
Yeah. So not a whole articulation at the hips, but... And it's even limited at the knees. But it's really good at the ankles, really good at the arms, and the head. Well, like most of the characters from The Force Awakens, we just don't know a hell of a lot about this guy, and it's kind of hard to compare him to what he should look like when we really haven't seen much of him. So, for what he is, I think he's pretty well done. The sculpt paint's really nice, and the articulation is decent, other than the hips are a little limited and the knees. But he's done well.
From now on, I think I'm probably going to think of him as the lip sniffer.
Lip sniffer?
That's all he can smell is his own lip. Because his nose is shoved into it. He's a lip sniffer.
It almost looks like his nose is smashed closed. It's so tight. I wonder if he rams people with this. He's like, wha-boom!
I'm the juggernaut, bitch!
Well, I guess that's all we got to say about this guy. So that's Mr. Evilcheese.
And I'm Zombie Cat.
Thanks for watching, and goodbye.
You two are under arrest.
Under whose authority?
Under my authority. Constable Zuvio! Damn it, that always happens. Ah!
Oh, damn it, man. You see them other pictures there? Why don't you click on one of them to see the video? Or you could subscribe, Nate. Ooh.